Hey there, Mr. Thayer from the Syracuse Academy of Science and Citizenship, Grade 3, with a math lesson for us today. Today is a review lesson. It is review lesson number 5. We're going to understand the relationships between multiplication and division. So basically today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an array and how we can break the array down into a multiplication and a division problem. All right? So here we go. We have an array right here. Move my computer. There we go. We have an array up top. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that array and we're going to put it into a multiplication sentence and into a division sentence. And just show you how easy we can break this array down. All right. So remember, an array is the group of items or things that we have. Remember, there's equal groups here. All right. This array is in rows and columns. All right. So when we're talking about multiplication, we're talking about joining equal groups to find a total. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to join equal groups to find a total. So what we could do here is we could multiply the rows times the columns, and that's going to give us our answer. All right. So our rows times our columns. So for rows, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 rows. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 columns. 4 rows, 8 columns, 4 times 8. All right? And we could count these all up if we wanted to get our answer, or we could skip count by 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. I skip counted 8 times to get to our answer, which is 32. Okay? So we had 4 rows, 8 columns. 4 times 8 equals 32. Now the cool thing about multiplication is we could flip those numbers and we're going to get the same answer. So instead of 4 columns times 8, we're going to do 8 columns times 4 rows. And you know it. 4 times 8 is going to give us the same answer. Okay? So like I said, to review here, multiplication is joining equal groups to find a total. All right? So our groups were 4 times 8 or 8 times 4. Okay? And that was just, we took that from the array. And we got our answer. We counted by 4s to get to 32. Doesn't matter if we flip-flop those. It's still the same answer. Again, that's the array. We're using the array for what we need there. Okay? So the other thing can be held true with division. Division starts with a total and breaks into groups. All right? So for our case here, we have 32. We know 32 is our total. Okay? And divided by, okay? We can divide that by, we could come up here right now and we could circle all of those rows, all of those columns, which are 8 of them. Okay? And if I was to circle each column, I would have 4 in each of them. So 32 divided by 8 would leave me 4 in each group. That is if I just circled each column. If I circled each column, I'd have 4 in each. All right? I could also do the same by dividing the rows. 32 divided by 4 rows. So if I went this way and I divided them, there's 1 row, there's 2 rows, there's 3 rows, and there's 4 rows. In each one of those rows, I would have 8 items. Okay? So that's a quick little lesson, a little review on division and multiplication, how we put groups together to find a total of multiplication. And then the division is we have the total, and now we want to break it into equal groups. And a key thing I want to say with equal groups is just that. Equal groups means that there's the same on each side. Nothing is any different. You're not going to have a group of 5 and a group of 4. Equal means the same. All right? So head over to the exit ticket. Take care of business. I will give feedback as soon as I can, and I will talk to you guys soon.